Hi everybody, it's Sandy and welcome to our third episode of Let's Talk About Sex with Sandy. As usual, I'm going to refrain from shout outs and comments until the end of my little chat. So today's episode is all about the health benefits, and yes, there are actual health benefits to having sex on a regular basis. So let's talk first about some of the things that affect us. This is geared mostly towards women, but guys, you should know this too. Partly because a lot of it will affect you as well. And if nothing else, maybe it'll give you some insight as to why your wife is, or partner is being the way she is, especially as we get older. So, a lot of the challenges that we face are mental aspects. We're stressed out, we've got far too much on the go, and we're trying to juggle kids and household and job and commute and parents and family and friends and, you know, cooking and cleaning and everything else. And then you want to have sex as well. And guys, sometimes women just, it's enough is enough. Something's got to give, and unfortunately that's quite often sex. I do encourage the women not to do that. We've got to make it more of a priority than what we do because, well, there's some great benefits to it, other than just flat out feeling great. There's also issues of self-image, and I totally get where that is, where you're coming from on that one. A number of years ago, I was under an awful lot of stress. I started gaining a lot of weight. I felt horrible about myself, and I didn't like what I saw, so I couldn't figure out why on earth anybody else, even my husband, would want to see this body naked, let alone do anything with it. And that's so silly, because especially after you've been married for quite a while, it's kind of like you're together because you love each other, not because of what you look like. And my hubby didn't have any issues with me, it was me who had the problems. And I pulled away, and that's not a good thing. It's like when you've got to kind of get over your... And I think this is more of an issue for women than men, but I could be wrong. You've kind of got to get over your issues of how you feel about how you look. I mean, we all want to look great. We all want to have energy. And I mean, that's another story altogether. If you don't have the energy to do it, that's one thing. But just if you've got an issue with your self-image, I encourage you to do whatever you can. Contact me if you need to or want to, and we can work through that aspect of things. There's, as women go through perimenopause and menopause, there's a lot of emotional baggage that goes with it. And it's quite varied, actually. Women can have a response of feeling like less of a woman because she can't have children anymore. She can end up feeling a sense of loss. And then there's women like me who were just really happy not to be getting her period anymore. And I found that it was a time of freedom and a newfound independence, and I thought it was very cool. And I've enjoyed every minute of it ever since. So let's talk about, and I do apologize, I have notes, and I need my glasses in order to see my notes. So why I don't just wear my glasses, I don't know, but anyway. So some of the physical symptoms during this time of life, of course, are the hot flashes, irritability, the sleeplessness, there's joint pain, there's melancholy, there's heart palpitations, there's crying spells, there's weakness, dizziness, severe headaches, poor concentration, loss of memory, chronic indigestion, itchy skin, dryness. It's not fun. And then there's the changes in vaginal tissue as we get older. And they're at the root of a lot of the pain associated with sex. So the vaginal tissues become drier. and thin and fine and easily damaged. And when that happens, it's painful. Like, I've been through it. I know what it's like to shy away from sex because it hurts. And sex isn't supposed to hurt. Well, unless you're doing it that way. Sorry. So, I actually have a blog post on my website, which is www.steppingstoneswellnessinc.com, that talks about the causes of painful sex and what you can do to get over it. A lot of these changes can be reversed with estrogen. So you've got vaginal lubricant, bioidentical hormones, and also DHEA. So DHEA, if you haven't joined me before, is a pre-hormone to both estrogen and progesterone. And of course, those are your two biggest sex drive hormones. So if you're low in DHEA, chances are pretty good you're going to be low in your sex drive as well. The only problem with taking the DHEA, I found though, it can really increase your sex drive, so your partner might not be able to catch up. So, use with caution. Sex is really important for both our physical and mental health. And it's really important that you make time for a healthy, good, enjoyable sex life. And it can actually help prolong your life. So what are the actual health benefits to regular sex? Well, it improves your immune system by increasing antibodies that fight off colds, flus, and infections. It boosts your libido, so the more you participate, the more you want to participate. The more that increases lubrication, blood flow, and elasticity, and so the more likely you are to want to have sex. It improves bladder control by strengthening the pelvic floor muscles. It helps to lower blood pressure, and in this day and age when so many people, and I work part-time in a health food store, so many people have high blood pressure. It's like, okay, there's something going on, and I know what it is. We're just not having enough sex. Easy fix. Lower your blood pressure by having more intercourse. It does count as exercise by bumping up your heart rate and using various muscles. I wouldn't use that as my sole source of exercise, but it's certainly the most fun. It lowers your heart attack risk by keeping estrogen and progesterone in balance. It helps to lessen pain and can actually block chronic back and leg pain, and even reduce menstrual cramps, arthritic pain, and headaches. So I guess that old excuse is gone now. It improves sleep by inducing relaxation and sleepiness. It eases stress, physical intimacy, even hugging. Can release endorphins, which of course is your feel-good hormone. Arousal releases a brain chemical that revs up your brain's pleasure and reward system. It can boost self-esteem and happiness, and even reduce mild depression. So the good news is that just leading a healthy lifestyle can really improve your likelihood of having sex, which of course improves your health. So what do you eat? Well, lots of fruits and vegetables, moderate amount of fruit, lots of vegetables, especially your leafy greens. Broccoli is amazing and it's high in protein. I never knew that until the last few years. And I kind of went, broccoli? High in protein? Interesting. So, if you like broccoli, you're right on. Whole grains are fine as long as you're not gluten intolerant. Legumes and nuts, seeds, they're all really good choices for maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Poultry, eggs, and milk products, depending on what kind of milk product. I mean, if you're dairy and lactose intolerant, then yeah, you'll want to go with almond or cashew or coconut, rice milk, hemp. These are all really good alternatives. And I do apologize, I have a sneeze that is trying very hard to interfere. Um, but what you want to stay away from is processed foods and sugar, too much caffeine, too much alcohol. These are the things that you want to use in moderation or stay away from altogether. Cured meats, processed foods. Oh my God, processed foods. We live on these things. Processed fast foods, unless you're eating, you know, raw foods, try and restrict your fast food lifestyle as much as possible. Exercise is another part of a healthy lifestyle to help with your increase your benefits to a regular sex life. Any kind of exercise is great, whether it's cycling or walking or weight training or dancing, or just pick something that you enjoy, that you're likely to stick with. I think that's one of the biggest challenges that people have with exercise, is they make it so that it's work for them instead of a great way to just improve your life. So I encourage you to find something that you really enjoy and stick with it. Just keep doing it, and you'll reap the benefits. So the question arises, what if you don't have a partner? Well, that's easy enough. Take matters into your own hands, or use sex toys. Plain and simple. And don't worry about the orgasm. I mean, orgasms are great, and they're a really important part of a healthy life. But if you don't, no sweat. Even just the act of receiving pleasure has so many benefits. Not everybody orgasms. You know, maybe you don't orgasm with your partner, and maybe you can only orgasm by using a toy. It really doesn't matter. So take the pressure off yourself and just relax and enjoy. Because sex is fun. So despite all the demands on our time, we need to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves, we're eating a healthy diet, we're exercising on a regular basis, we're drinking plenty of water, we're getting lots of sleep, and yeah, a lot of sex is great too. So, here's my question for you. Do you have any questions? Is there anything that you don't quite understand? Hey girl. Is there anything that you need clarification on? And for anybody joining late, this will be posted very shortly. It's going to be uploaded onto YouTube as well, but you can always check it out on my on this page at Stepping Stones Wellness. Next week, we're going to be talking about orgasms. Seems like a logical progression from, you know, the health benefits of sex to orgasms. They're a good thing. They really are. They're lots of fun. So, since there aren't any questions, I think I just want to say hi to everybody who's here. And I hope you're having a great day. It's been a very interesting day weather-wise in Ajax. We've had 2, 3, I can't remember, I lost count of the thunderstorms that we had. And now it's beautiful. It's bright and sunny and mild, and it's a wonderful day. So it's Sunday night. Enjoy yourself. Go have sex, or not. Whatever works for you. And sex doesn't necessarily have to mean, just so to be clear, sex doesn't have to be intercourse. It doesn't have to be a set thing. It can be as simple as just, even if you take 10 to 15 minutes out, oral sex. It doesn't matter. Like, whatever you like. If you're short on time, it's better to do shorter periods more often than to wait until the weekend and only have this one big, 2 or 3 hour session. I mean, really, who has 2 or 3 hours to spend? I mean, it's fun, but it's great. I encourage it. But who the heck has time? So have a fabulous week. Next week, again, we're talking orgasms. And if you have any questions or if you want to talk about anything, just shoot me a line. You can either PM me on Stepping Stones Wellness, or you can send me an email at sandy@steppingstoneswellnessinc.com. And we shall see you soon. Take care, my loves. Bye.